Time for a social experiment. There are a few people in the commentary community, if you can call it that, who have been basically saying that Plagued Moth and myself are just going around and around with each other like Sherlock and Moriarty. We're obsessed. We can't stop fighting with each other. Nick DiOrio was one of these guys who was like, if I have to see one more recommended Slime Beast video in my timeline, I'm gonna scream. And it's like, stop watching my videos and you won't get them recommended. But yeah, a lot of these people have been saying, oh, you guys are fucking obsessed with each other and Slime Beast is just as bad. So, if there's one thing I love doing, it's proving people wrong and always being right all the time ever. Had to prove them wrong, decided to stop posting on Twitter. Wow, what an amazing thought. Not using Twitter. That's such a novel idea. Didn't use Twitter for like maybe 2 weeks, I think. Didn't post a single fucking thing on my Slime Beast account. And I just wanted to see what would happen. So we ran a social experiment, and during that time, Plagued Moth kept posting about me. And posting about me. And posting about me. And he got mad because I wasn't around and I wasn't replying, so he started threatening. And he started making up a bunch of new shit. Just whatever he could to try to provoke a response. But your old pal Slime Beast, he's made of stronger stuff than that. And, I just sat back and I just waited. And I reported. Every single threat this guy issued, every single post where he was making shit up, every single, little step he took, every breath he took, I was watching him. And this is not... Though that may not look good for the idea of being obsessed, it was a lot of fun. Because what we have here is a bunch of fucking reports, and I'm going to go through them now. These are reports that just came through today. Look at this. Violation found for abusive behavior. Violation found. Abusive behavior. These are different tweets. These are all separate tweets. Abusive behavior. Abusive behavior. I mean, I could go through all these, but I guess, that probably would just be a waste of my time and yours, so we'll just skip to the end here. Violent threats. This is what Plague Moth has been doing. He's just been issuing threats, and he's, harassing and abusing and so on and so forth. And I recently discovered that what Plagued Moth and his, wife and his, cronies were doing was they were interacting with me, right? And when I would reply to them, they were reporting me for harassment. And that was what was getting my accounts taken down. They were reporting me for harassment because I was responding to things they were saying. And this took me way too long to figure out. Like, I should have probably caught on to that sooner. If I had cared a bit more, I probably would have been up all night staring at the ceiling trying to figure it out until I came to that conclusion. But yeah, it took me a while to figure out what they were doing was reporting me for spam and harassment because they were interacting with me and then reporting my responses to them. So yeah, beyond all that bullshit, who gives a fuck about Twitter? I actually don't know if I want to start posting on Twitter again, because it kind of is like, I got a lot of stuff done. Got a lot of things done. This may be a moment. This may be a moment for your old pal Slime Beast. This may be a teaching moment where Slime Beast realizes, you know what? Maybe you get more done in life if you're not arguing with a huge dick bag on Twitter all fucking day. Again, this is a joke. I didn't have a Twitter account for several years. I re-registered in like 2023. Give me a fucking break. But, yeah, so I just wanted to give you guys this notice that Plagued Moth banned off Twitter for a second time. Now, that's something that's true of me too, but in his case, it's for stuff he was actually posting, not some kind of convoluted bullshit. Like I said in a previous video, Plagued Moth and his wife would post pictures of themselves, and then if I reposted that tweet, they would delete the pictures of themselves and say that I was posting private images. And it's like, all these little conniving little things that were going on to get me banned, all I have to do is actually legitimately just report you threatening to kill people, Plagued Moth. And by the way, I'm just now realizing I should actually show a couple more of these to show that there were other tweets that were violent threats. Like, here's another one. It's not just one tweet that happened to be mistaken for a violent threat. This is multiple posts and multiple threats and so on and so forth. By the way, I wish you well with your heart condition. I guess I should look forward to the fundraiser soon.